And today's starter, Tatsuya Imai. What do we have on him? Ready to go now? Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. A 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Austin Riley. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Next pitch is outside. Runner breaks for third. Cut on and missed. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground to first, Paredes. Here's the tag, and he's out. Inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. What should we keep an eye on here? Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball.
Nope.
And it
Foul
goes
ball.
just foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In the air, right field. One down. High chopper to third. Riley zips it across, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Byron Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with
Buxton on the run.
Ball
Pitch is
one.
low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that's way
ball.
high. Ball 2. Right there for a strike. Ripped to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that's the inning. Top of the second. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Ball in.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's
2-1
a ball.
the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-2. Goes down looking. That misses.
Inside, ball one.
And it's 1-0. Buxton on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Wyatt Langford next up for the Braves. Second inning here, no score. Late with the swing there. Pitch
ball.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Riley Green. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Witt over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. The 0-1. There's the strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Acuna moving under it, and there's 2 away.
That was
that's
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next
ball
pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. And he can't make the play. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. So man aboard, Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air center field. Harris on the move, and that is that. Back here in Houston. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Green should have this one. And there's one down.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one out front that time. Witt playing up the middle and short, hitting leadoff in today's game. And his batting average this season is over 400.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He was late there, strike one.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
The 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Murphy off of first with 2 away. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. To third. In plenty of time to first, and that is back here in Houston. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. Then there's one down. Inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Buxton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Nope.
That one missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and missed. And it's back here in Houston. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one not close. Ball 2. To the right side, and that's just foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Struck him out looking. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That's too low. And that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air center field. 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fly to center his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Next offering is in the dirt. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Into the second deck it goes. And he swings through that one. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Riley Green.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Yainer Diaz will hit next. High fly ball out to center field. Harris under it. And there's one away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. Pena, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And
that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Braves DH, Drake Baldwin. That one drilled left field. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. On the ground to third, Correa. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. And it's fouled away. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
One up, one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Hey! Buxton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
Slider right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Has some trouble with it.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact. To the double. I mean, you can tell.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Riley. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Michael Harris II. The Braves with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. In the air, right field. Loperfido has a beat on it. And there are two down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Correa over to first. They limit the bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Riley Green. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. First pitch just misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Bounce to third. And a foul ball. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Line drive. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Harris takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Hey! That one in there across the letters. Correa off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Grounds 1 to short. Witt whips it to first. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. Sean Murphy, A.J. Blueball taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging.
That's out.
Ripped on a line. 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Pena tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
This one in the air, center field. 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Yeah.
And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's towards center. Harris drifts towards it. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen. That takes care of it. Back here in Houston. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley.
That's a ball.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Slings it across. Important first down to begin the 8th. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Bennett Sousa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Stros holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mauricio Dubon looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Got him swinging. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Inside ball.
That one missing inside. Pitch misses inside. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Now Correa up to him.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Isa Guerrero.
Just
outside.
missed. Next offering is foul back. Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's a base hit as a run scores. He boots it.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 100.
New pitcher on now, Daysbel Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nope, that's inside.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Diaz around third. Safe. It's 7-3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Dubon settles under it. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
On the ground to the left. And that hits off the base. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to...
Out to short, Pena. And he's safe as the run scores from third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. So here. Murphy now. Brian Abreu on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and misses. And a count 2-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Pitch gets away. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr., known for his late inning heroics.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
They're down to their final strike.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that.
Got it. That's the ball game. Ema with his